break, and which is good for us because now we'll go pretty steady all the way till April 12th. And we want to make sure that where we left off with the first couple practices that we pick up from where we left off, and we also improve, from where we are, where we need to be. So today's a padded practice, and one of the allowable things that you can do after you've had your first two practices, helmeted practices, and so today now there's some physical contact, and you'll see, guys look good in shorts and helmets, but now there's a physical element to it that you want to evaluate them at.
How has Brathwaite looked getting him back?
Well, he's still a work in progress. He's still having to get acclimated to playing football. I mean, it's been a while since he's had a chance to do that. And again, today being a padded practice, now there's more of an evaluation, and we need to see where he's at physically, where his strength levels are at. But today will be a pretty good indication about where he is and where he needs to be.
Getting him back, what does that do to the depth of that spot?
Well, I believe you're as good as what your up front people are. I mean, that's both on the offensive line and defensive line, and I think we have good depth defensively, particularly inside guys. David Dean and Brathwaite, Dante Wilkins, who played as a true freshman last year, and of course there's Andrew Brown. So there's some talented players, up there in the middle, and we should be good at that position.
So you were in Greensboro. I know you talked about how you're impressed with what Coach Bennett's doing, stuff like that. To see it in person, to see them win a title, what things can you pick up from being down there and being that experience?
I'm so happy for Coach Bennett and the basketball program, and the university as well, because the University of Virginia is on the minds and thoughts of a lot of people nationally. And it was great I sat up there with some of the Wahoo fans up there. We were high-fiving, chest bumping, doing all those things, and it is a pretty close-knit group of head coaches at this university in all sports. We all support each other, and to see the regular season ACC champs and the tournament champs and being there, was quite a thrill. When you watch the ceremony afterwards with the hoisting of the trophy and the confetti and all that, kind of reminded me of the 2008 year at Richmond, but about where you want to be, what you want to accomplish as a program. And the success that Tony's had after being here a while, after putting the plan together and the process, is something we very much look forward to doing as well.
Can he help you on the recruiting trail at all?
Does he help me?
Does that help you? I mean, that exposure?
The exposure the university already gets, aside from its athletics, academic great institution, but when you're on ESPN and the da-da-da, and all those things, and then people are talking about the program, it only helps. It just adds to a lot of the things that young men and women are saying why they want to come to the university, and on a national scale and getting the recognition that they're getting. Not just basketball. You look at baseball. You look at just everything. Rowing. I mean, tennis. I mean, it's just been phenomenal in being a part of an organization, of a university that stresses academic excellence and also doing it on the field.
Do you talk to these guys?